G'day scrappers, welcome to Cash Grab Saturday. So basically what we're going to do is grab pretty much anything that we can get some cash out of. So anything that sells at a scrapyard we'll take, within reason obviously, but I'm not going to be too fussy. Well, got a good start, got a modem and a battery and a lamp and some cords. I'm going to take, as I said, I'm not going to be too fussy today. Nice battery, instant cash, but pretty much just going to take anything that I can sell at a scrapyard or any electronics that I can process myself. So we'll see how we go. I'll leave that coffee machine. Yeah. So I'm just going to go as quick as possible and just load up with anything I can sell for cash at the scrapyard or any electronics that I can scrap out. So I'm not interested in stuff to keep that might come in handy one day. Today it's all about making money, and any scrap metal that I find that I can cash in during the week, I'm going to take. So no fuss, no picking about, just hardcore scrapping. So if the scrapyard takes it within reason, I'll take it too. Hey, here's a cord that I didn't even have to cut. So I'm not going to worry about the monitor because the scrapyard doesn't really like monitors, but it looks like we've got some interesting scrap steel here. Oh, nice brass piece. Might be some good bits to actually keep. That's a nice chunk of brass straight up. Don't mind if I do. It's a good heavy piece of steel. Bike rack. So I'm just going as quick as I can and see what I can come up with by the end of the day. Looks like I'm going to empty this whole pile. Wow, that's a nice stop, first stop. No fuss, bit of brass, aluminium. Nice. Steel pole. Wow. Rebar. Oh. Wow, this is a nice piece of steel. Yeah, some of these pieces of steel, I'm probably going to keep a few bits. Some bits are probably going to be a little bit too big. Oh, some nice copper. More brass. That's handy, nice piece of copper. Just have a little squeeze. Beautiful. Wow. It's a great start. Rebar. This is extruded aluminium. It's worth a few bucks. Straight up, nice clean extruded. Got to be careful not to cut myself on these sharp aluminium sheeting. Wow, this is all awesome. Bucket of bits and bobs. Dynabolt. Some corrugated roofing. Yep, it fits. The rest won't fit. How's that? Big Saturday cash grab. If it's worth cash at the scrapyard, I'm taking it. Because it is Saturday and it's quite early, there's still not a lot of stuff out here. So that's why I decided to just go for anything and as quick as possible. I don't think there's going to be a great deal of good electronics around. So I might as well just do the big cash grab and get what I can. You never know, I might stumble across some good bits to for the garage. But yeah, there's just not much out here at the moment, so rather than driving around for a long time and picking up virtually nothing, I might as well just grab anything that I can sort of find. All right, let's keep looking. Okay, well, there's a big TV, but I don't want that. The stool will just take up too much room. I'll take flat things. The iron, That'll go scrap. Nice wad of cable. Set top box. Oh, lots of set top boxes. Wow, awesome. Yeah, we've got some electronics too. I'll take that. Stash them all under there. Lawnmower. I don't always like to take lawnmowers because they can leak oil, but in this case, and I don't normally like to take these because they open up. There we go. Not too shabby at all. So I got a feeling this is going to be a real quick scrap day today. It's just a printer. Now, probably the only thing I'm not going to take are push bikes because they're just too awkward. They get muddled up in the back. They take up too much room. They're not worth much. And yeah, like I want to go to the scrapyard with, you know, a little bit of money worth of scrap steel. If I fill up the van with push bikes, be lucky to get 10 bucks because they just take up so much room in the van. And once you put push bikes in there, you know, it fills up really quick and you just can't get anything else in there. So since I'm here, I mean, I've got to make at least $10 just to cover petrol. So it's not worth just picking up push bikes. Like at the end, if I decide, okay, I'm going to go home and you know, I've had enough and I've still got a little bit of room, then yeah, I'll take a couple of push bikes and put them on top. But the worst thing you can do is load up with push bikes if you're looking for scrap metal. I mean, if you want push bikes, that's a different story, but yeah, if you just want scrap metal, then I don't recommend it. Just wanted to let this car go by. Yeah, because there's not a whole lot as yet. People will be just starting to put stuff out now and then all tomorrow. So I kind of need to stop at some of these smaller ones. Yeah, just to make sure that the cords haven't been, yeah, these cords have been cut. And I can take this iron, this piece of steel, and stainless steel bar. Yeah, I've just got to, you know, not be too fussy. Just push bikes. Like that lawnmower. Normally, I would not take lawnmowers simply because once you tip them over, your van fills up with oil on the floor and it's a real mess. But looks like I can get away with this one. Oh, obviously chairs, coffee tables, that sort of stuff. You know, it's common sense really. If it's going to take up so much space in the van that I could fit 10 times more steel, heavier steel in that space, then it's obvious you don't take it. I mean, it's just common scrap ass sense. And yeah, like I said, at the end, if you're going home, then you can put anything else you want in there. But you know, like there's a wheelbarrow, right? It's just not worth, here's a scrapper putting up white goods. Fridges, stoves. He's working hard. Well, he's got a trailer, and obviously he does white goods, takes out the motors and compressors or whatever, but that's not my cup of tea. I'd have to have a giant yard just to store it. So he's probably got a big backyard where he can do it, or a workshop where he takes it all, and he's got places where he can sell bits and pieces. That's why he probably does it, but not for me. And these days scrapyards don't pay as much for white goods as they used to. It's less than normal scrap steel these days. Well, naturally they don't get much value out of it because it's filled with pretty much nothing. I wanted to get a piece of steel, but I've got to do a U-turn and turn back because the car wants to get out. So I just got to get my bearings of this area and see where I'm at. Because yeah. Okay, so it's a bit confusing. It's a one-way area, so just get myself out of this little pocket and it should be a lot better. Just a fan. Sometimes I just can't be bothered stopping for just a little tiny item, but I'm excited to see what we can get by the end of the day. I reckon it's only going to be about an hour and a half, and yeah, as soon as I get into the thick of things, I'm right on the outskirts, so I'm not in the real good area to there's no houses, it's all industrial. All right, we'll keep moving. Well, I probably shouldn't take antennas, but because they take up space, but it's aluminium. I don't want to. Scrap metal, I'll take it. There's a big pile over there. Timber. Another antenna. Huh. Well, that's nice, heavy. 2 antennas in a row. Well, this one's got the intelligent pole. Okay, just move up. Well, the microwave. it's had its cord cut, but we'll still get the transformer out of it. Yeah, scrap steel. Quite plastic. Yeah, how's it going?
Did you? There's a lawnmower and a on it.
Cheers.
I just can't grab it now because it's not light.
Ah,
It's just across the road there.
you want it? Because I can
Around the corner, but
chuck it in the van for you.
I don't know.
If you want it, I'll do it for you.
Oh.
I'm mainly going to use it for scrap steel, you know?
Yeah.
So, if you think you can repair it.
Yeah, I fix bikes and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. There's batteries you could take as well. There's like 5 batteries.
Oh, really? What,
Yeah.
over the road?
Just across the road, yeah.
Beautiful. All right, you want the lawnmower? I'll take it for you.
Man, that'd be like...
Let's do it. All right. A young guy there has got, reckons there's a lawnmower and some batteries. I've got to make a U-turn. But yeah. So he said he can't grab it because he's on his push bike and he just lives up the road. So I'll take the lawnmower for him, take it to his house so he can, because he likes to repair stuff or something, he said. And I'll get the batteries. Batteries are good cash. That's what it's all about, cash grab. Oh wow. All right. Oh yeah.
And the batteries would be worth something. I mean,
Yeah, oh shit, yeah.
$25 or something.
About $8-10 each. This one might be $12.
Actually, not bad.
Yeah. Awesome.
Can I bring this around or?
Sorry?
Can we bring it around or?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, no worries, man. I got another one in there if you want this one too. Hello, mate. Take some of your batteries.
Okay, good. I think I might have.
If you got something heavy, I can help you with it.
No, it's okay.
All right, let him do that. Dancing. Oh, there's a radiator. Another better. If you want that lawnmower too, you can have it.
Oh. I mean, you found it.
One more.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, boys.
No worries, mate. Yeah. Watch. All right.
Around here or?
Nah, west suburbs, mate. Yeah, just come pick up a bit of scrap.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. 2 for the price of 1.
Thank you.
No worries, buddy. Thanks for the batteries.
So good.
We're going to have a look around there. Oh, it's one of these bottlers. Iron Alley. I can't see anything else. Can anyone see anything? Let me know in the comments below. Tell me about all the things I missed. All right. Oh no, cord cutter's got that one. They didn't get this one. Or this one. Couple of cords. It's mostly plastic. Scrap metal junkies. Hey. Well, cash grab. Got to make up for the lawnmower I just gave away. Oh well, because he's going to repair it, use the motors. You know, since I'm only going to scrap metal them, he got 2 for 1. I try and help people out when they can't carry something home, and if I've got enough room in the van, it's just for good karma, you know. Help someone out. Sometimes it comes back, and I went the wrong way. Well, there's a lot of dump masters down there. They'll all be locked. Might be some good pickings for your dumpster guys. All right. Well, hasn't taken long at all, so let's keep going. But how's that? I got 6 batteries out of that pickup, you know. 6 batteries, that's at least $50. You know, so there you go. You know, this is where I met him. So I started off going for your scrap steel, trying to cover, you know, obviously the fuel and make a little bit of money, and ended up with a straight up $50 cash in batteries. That's awesome. And I've also got batteries at home, small ones. I think the first pickup I got that little battery, and I've got a lot of those at home as well, so it's going to be worthwhile doing a battery run along with some motors and stuff. Sometimes I can't be bothered going to pick up one tiny little piece of steel, you know. By the time I stop, you know, I like it if there's at least one box that I can go through or something that looks promising. Get a bit of brass or something. Well, keep moving. Okay. Well, DVD and DVDs. You can already see that cord cutter's already been here, so gotta be quick. Oh, what a shame. I wanted to use this DVD, and look, they've cut the cord. Those cord cutters. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 batteries. Wow. That's a nice cash cow. Okay, I'll just take one pipe. Bit of aluminium, bit of steel. All right, keep moving. Okay, well, hey, our complimentary modem. Only a little one. Right? We'll take it. And I've got quite a few of these too at the moment. Oh. Oh. Freshly put out microwave. Still got the cord. Hey. Oh, the sun's come out a little bit. It's a nice old vintage keyboard. Hey, another modem. What a shame there's no computer to match. Oh, Packard Bell. That's interesting. It's not that old. It's got a USB. You aren't taking this electronic stuff?
Nah, go for it, mate. Go for it. It's yours.
Cheers. Don't want to jump in your grave, you know, like in case.
No. Yeah, help yourself.
No worries, thanks. Okay. Couple of amps. Oh, big pile of electronics. So we killed two birds with one stone here, because we've got scrap steel once we scrap everything out, and we've got our copper and whatnot. VCR. I usually don't even bother scrapping them out. The older ones have got quite a good transformer inside, but usually I don't bother. Just cut the cord and throw it into scrap steel. Nothing there. Yeah, cord. No. Cord already gone. And people give me a hard time for cutting cords. Well, as I keep saying, first come, first serve, and usually they already come. Some wine barrel rings. That's what I like about vans. So when you pick up scrap, people don't really see what you're picking up, you know. And then once I'm going home, you know, I can drive through the city and it's just like I'm commuting like everyone else, you know. Whereas in a truck or with a trailer, everything stands out, you know. And I just like to be a little bit discreet and yeah, not make a big fuss about it. I don't know how long the rain's going to hold off for. So I might call this second stage and start going for things like push bikes. I know what I said, but see, like this one stacks nicely. I just pick my targets, you know. Alright. A nice chunk of steel. Oh yeah. You know, that's the kind of steel. I mean, this piece of steel, probably get more money for this than I will for the whole push bike. It's just how it goes. Hey, finally got one microwave vacuum cleaner with a cord. Hey, they didn't get to this one, so I do. Okay, I'll just cut these cords and then I take it all. Take this whole heater, scrap steel, I'll come back. And I'll take that. That's what we want. Wonderful. Okay, well, I think we're at the last legs of this area. So, yay! I'll even take little kiddies' bikes now. I'll take this fan. So yeah, because there's it's still early and there's not a lot of scrap out there. The scrappers are really, you know, cleaning it. I was lucky just to get those batteries. That's the biggest thing for the day. At least I got, you know, a good 50 bucks out of the batteries, and I just traded them for a lawnmower. But I did get quite a bit of cord, and I even got some brass. Remember right at the start, all that scrap steel, you know, there's brass and aluminium and probably some stainless there, so that was pretty good on its own. So what I'm going to do now is, I think I'm kind of at the end, but I'm just going to like scoot around and just try and catch bits that might be fresh. But yeah, we're just about done for the day. We'll keep moving anyway. Modem. Little one. Okay, oh well, a little modem. There's no real parking around here, so just awkward stuff stuck around. No PCs, that's for sure. Probably because I didn't start the vibe with PCs. So keep moving. Just as I say there's no PCs, I think I found a PC. Is it? Yeah? No? Oh yeah? An old gamer. Still got the RAM. How's that? Just up the road I said no PCs, and straight up I find a PC. Hey, toaster. I don't like taking crutches, even though they're aluminium. No, it's stuck. Yeah, I just don't like taking crutches. I reckon it's kind of bad luck. Oh. A couple of cords. Still got room. We're on the last legs. I don't know what that is. It looks like scaffolding. I don't want to take it just in case it's a builder's scaffolding or something. Probably a bad time to put scaffolding out on the footpath because people will think it's rubbish. I think it probably is, but I don't want to take the risk and load up with someone's scaffolding and get a knock on the door saying, hey, you've taken my scaffolding, mate. So when it's obvious building material or stuff, I prefer to just leave it. Oh, here we go. Some cords ready cut. Some video cords. Glasses. Okay. Well, that looks about it. About making a mess. Hey, puss. It's timber. All right, keep moving. Oh yeah. Data cable. Wow. Heaps. Smashed up toolbox. I'll put it in scrap metal. Scrap steel. See if I can cut the lock off Probably not. A bit of scrap metal. Looks like nice brake drum. Oh well, I get a lawnmower back. Give one away, get one back. In you get. Oh, that worked out okay. I'll leave it. It's got stuff hanging off it. Okay. Okay, well, we've come right to the end. Oh wow, that's super heavy. Some kind of floor polisher or something. There's a vintage fan. It's got one of those really nice parts, but it's not the best one. Well, I've come to the end. There's really nothing much else out here. I've run out of streets, so looks like I'm gonna have to start heading back now. Yeah, well, that was good. Nice big load. Well, I think I've cashed up. For the day. Nice wad of scrap metal. Yeah, just timber. Tell you what, it won't be long, in a couple of years' time, that there'll be virtually no scrap metal, because everything these days is made out of plastic. Yeah, it'll be the end. Oh well, guys, let's head home and start unloading this van. Okay, well, we're all done, guys. I'm heading home. Got my Google Maps telling me where to go, and yeah, get home and start unloading before it gets too dark. That was fantastic. Got my lawnmower back.
Turn left onto Normanby Avenue.
Okay, I'll turn left. Yeah, so yeah, it's been a great day, and I'm glad I started out with the idea to just go for a cash grab, because if I was going around looking for electronics, I would have been pretty disappointed. I only come up with that one computer right at the end, and not many DVD players or anything, because there's so many scrappers out there nowadays looking for electronics. It's a lot bigger competition, and also it's Saturday, so the main day will probably be tomorrow anyway. But yeah, I'll see how I feel tomorrow. But yeah, I've done all right. I reckon I've probably got about $100 worth if I include the $50 for the batteries. So, and that's at least $50 for the batteries, might be more. And yeah, scrap steel, a lot of cords. Yeah, it's been a good couple of hours, so hope that was a bit of fun, and let's get home and start unloading. Okay, so that's a wrap, guys. Yeah, pretty awesome. Not bad for a cash grab, hey. Couple of microwaves here, still got to process them, so I've got to unload everything and sort out what's steel, what's electronics, what's aluminium, and all that kind of thing. At least I got one PC, a gaming PC, so looks like it's had, you know, the hard drive pulled out and that, but it's still got the motherboard and RAM and CPU, everything's in there. So, oh well, at least I got one PC to scrap. Yeah, got some interesting things. The lawnmower, got those 6 batteries. Awesome. So yeah, hope that was a bit of fun, guys, and yeah, I'll take most of this scrap steel, a couple of push bikes at the end. As you can see, you know, I can put the push bikes at the end once I've got, you know, realize that I've got more space. But yeah, before that, at the start, once you put push bikes in, you can't get much else in there, you know. So, but it turned out all right. As I said, I'm glad I went on this scrap metal and, you know, just a cash grab kind of trip, because if I was going for computers and electronics, I would have been really disappointed. That would have been the only PC for the day, and I probably wouldn't have had much more. And then it would have been a mad scramble at the end trying to get a little bit of scrap steel just to pay for the trip. So at least now, yeah, it was quite good. If I go out there tomorrow, I'm not sure if I will have time or not. If I do, I'll probably just do the same thing and just sort of grab anything I can. Just seems to be that kind of area. Alright guys, keep scrapping, have fun, and I'll catch you next time.